Welcome to Mother of Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing Pick a Pearl, and this is in regard to a relationship, a particular person that you're curious about, how they feel about you, and the prospects for the relationship. So what I'd like you to do is choose one of the pearls that speaks the most to you, what you are intuitively guided to. Pearl number 1, pearl number 2, or pearl number 3. And these readings will be time-stamped in the description box, and I will meet you there. Hello, those of you that chose pearl number 1, let me clear your space. This is for pearl number 1. Okay, so let's see what's going on. So there's someone, maybe an object of your desire, or someone you're just kind of curious about. Let's see, first of all, how you feel about them. Okay. So it's been moving more slowly than you'd like. You actually have given this a lot of thought and a lot of worry. You have, see so much potential with a relationship with this person, but it seems like one of you has been sort of hiding away, or both of you. There's just been a lot of thinking, and what you would really love is just to give it a try. Just to, start something new with this person. Maybe change the relationship as you've known it. Now, how do they feel about you? Well, they respect you a lot. Yeah, so some of their past is really entering in. They've been hurt before. They have some abandonment issues. So it really isn't you that they're concerned about as much as things that are being triggered as a result of them thinking about a potential relationship with you. Though they see, if their heart healed, you could really be someone that they could see themselves being very passionate about. But that actually is what scares them the most. The idea about going back into those feelings that they once had for someone else, that really got scary for them. It's hard for you to understand, even though you've had your share of breakups or things that haven't gone your way. This person was really hurt. But what they really want is stability. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, we've got the Five of Pentacles, and in the center here, the Ten of Pentacles, meaning this person really likes the idea of having someone to come home to, someone to talk about their problems with. But there was some real kind of obsession in the past. I think they sometimes might be a little prone to that because they do value relationship, and they have felt very hurt in the process. Let's get some clarifications. King of Swords, Queen of Cups. Look, so this is how they see you, the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. They see you as very mature, maybe more mature than they feel about themselves. That's why they see you as a prospect. But again, it isn't you that's really the issue with them. It's their past stuff that they haven't resolved. You, however, see them as being in their head a lot. You wish they would drop down into their heart. You wish that they would kind of see you for you and get out of their head about the past and the anxieties that they've accumulated from past relationships. Let's get a clarifier on the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Cups. Oh yeah, you want something totally different. You're ready for something deeper and bigger. You're ready. You would like, you're done with the single life. You've been there, done that, and you would love to just try something different with this person. You would love to embark on a serious relationship. If that's what the cards say, you're open to whatever, but you just don't understand why you can't give it a try. Whereas they're keeping their cards very close to them. Here's the Four of Pentacles. They are not sharing their feelings. They're not sharing their feelings even with their friends. They're certainly not sharing their true feelings with you. Because of their abandonment issues, they've had to protect themselves. They've had to protect their heart. And that's always sad to see, because sometimes it becomes who a person is. You really, to be able to be attracted to someone or be vulnerable, when you're vulnerable, that's where attraction lies. And this person just isn't ready to do that. Let's get a clarification on the Hermit. Yeah, there's more swords. You have a knowing that it's anxiety that's keeping them apart from you having deeper conversations. But you can feel it. You can feel the potential. And they certainly see you as a much more positive person. Here's the Sun card that shows up with the Ten of Pentacles. They really wish that they were ready for a relationship with you. They can see, look at this pretty card with the backyard and the child on the little horsey and the sunflowers. This is with the Ten of Pentacles. So again, this isn't you. You have just kind of triggered some fears in them. That is not your problem. All you can be is you. And you are a mature person. You're a person who's very positive, very loving. I just don't think you've been hurt as badly as they have been hurt in the past. Yeah, you got the Two of Cups that showed up here. You want to just try it out. Like starting slow even. You just kind of miss that feeling of being in partnership. Just kind of miss that feeling of having someone that has your back, that's curious about you, caring toward you. Since you're so caring yourself, you just miss that feeling. Let's get a clarification on this Devil card. The Six of Pentacles. Yeah, that's why it's slow moving now. There was a bit of a lot of passion in their past. It was a little chaotic, maybe not even a little chaotic. Their emotions felt very chaotic and a little bit obsessed. So now they're just very careful. They just never want to go back to that feeling of being out of control. Let's get one more card here. Yeah, they want to become a more balanced person, like they see you, so that they can match you. They just don't feel like they're ready, that they're fully healed to embark on something. You certainly don't see that. There's the Two of Swords. You're willing, again, this keeps coming up. You are willing to just give it a try without attachment. You're willing to go in blindly. This is the Two of Swords. You're saying, hey, why don't we just go on some dates, hang out, get to know one another, you feel something. You feel attraction, and you can actually feel their attraction toward you. And that's what's so difficult, is you just say, what is the problem? Let's get up one here. Page of Pentacles. Okay, so there might be some promise with this person. This person knows that they would want to take things really slow if they did try something with you. If they're a friend, maybe just hang out a little bit more as friends, feel it out. They really don't want to hurt you. They have a lot of respect for you. Let's pull an outcome. Ten of Swords. Yeah, this is saying, there's going to be an end of this chapter. We'll get a clarification on that. But there will be a time where you'll just be done if they don't make any moves. Okay. And so they are a person that sees you having a lot of choices. They maybe don't understand what's so special about them. Again, this is coming from a lot of thought, a lot of just anxiety coming up. They're a little confused right now. Let's get a clarification on the Ten of Swords. Yeah. You're probably this is going to get old for you. You'll probably say, yeah, I don't understand why I have to work so hard. And sadly, if you walk away, they might be the ones that just really feel like you were the one that got away. Let's get and more Eight of Swords. Oh, swords. So what I see now in terms of moving forward and the prospect with this person is really that they're just not ready, not right now. That you investing a lot of time into them, a lot of thought into them, they just have not cleared their energy to have someone new come forth. It certainly do not personalize this. This has everything to do with them. You are ready, and you have matured and grown, and unfortunately there is an attraction. It would be very slow moving. We'll just get one more for the far future. Yeah, here's the Page of Pentacles. Here's the Page of Wands. I don't want to get your hopes up, but if something did emerge with this relationship, it would be something in the future. And probably something, and there's the Queen of Wands, something that, they would just need to mature a little bit more. And you see that. You have a deep down in knowing that they're just not ready. I don't mean mature in a judging way. I'm just saying some people are really nervous about looking at past pain and really exploring, what did I learn from this? How can I take that pain and turn it into some knowledge, some wisdom about myself, and keep my heart open and open myself to someone else? They're just really not there. They're in their head. So that's what I have for you today. If you picked pearl number 2, welcome. This is your reading. Let's clear the space. Pearl number 2. So we're going to uncover some information about someone that you're interested in or involved with right now. This will give you some insight about how they're feeling about you and maybe the prospects for the future of your relationship. So let's get started. Okay. This one is eager. Oh, so 9 of Swords. 8 of Swords. Oh my goodness. Let's go like this. So there's been some anxiety surrounding this person. That means that kind of tells me that maybe you've been in relationship with them. There's the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you really do care about them, but you have been struggling. There's the Fool card. You've kind of been struggling because you maybe feel like they're pulling away a little bit. I feel like you've gone through a lot together, but yeah, they're actually uncertain. There's been a lot that's went on. There's the Moon card. There's the Knight of Wands. It's how they see you. You're usually the one that's kind of carrying the load of the relationship. They're used to you actually doing the work in the relationship. If things feel a little bit off, you're the one that says, oh, we got to talk about this. There's the Ace of Cups, and there's the Nine of Pentacles. So, I mean, they really love you. I get the sense that, that they feel a little bit guilty. They feel like you shouldn't be living in this confusion. Again, they kind of see you as the person that takes action when action needs to be taken in the relationship. Nine of Pentacles, the Moon. There's a lot about you that they don't know. They don't ask sometimes questions that they don't want to know the answers to. But you want them to ask. You want them to... you want someone to talk about your concerns with. That helps you a lot. It helps you relieve your anxiety when you just have them check in. But so often you're the one that has to say, okay, I need to talk. And so often they don't really know how to give you what you need in those moments. You actually see them a little bit immature, but you would love to remain in the relationship. You just really would love to make a fresh start, kind of put some things, some hardships in your past. And you see yourself doing that, but only if there were some things that you could talk about and resolve. They really need your love more than you even realize. You bring them a lot. Let's get some clarifiers here. Yeah, here's the Four of Pentacles. This is saying what brings you anxiety is when they're guarded with their feelings. The Four of Pentacles is kind of like a hoarder. Well, if you know anything about hoarding comes from fear. And so they've never been one to really share their feelings so freely. And it makes you feel anxious, like you have to fill in the blanks when you don't understand how they feel. Sometimes you create things in your head that's much worse than the reality. But you really need some communication or for them to be more open. Let's get a clarification on the Moon card. Oh, look at how gorgeous this is. The Star and the Moon, they really care a lot about you. You're really a person that they had hoped for. You are a mystery to them sometimes, but that's what keeps their attraction going. Let's get a clarifier on the Eight of Swords here. Yeah, swift movement. Yeah, you're at a stage right now where you can't live like this much longer. You want to move past this anxiety. You really would just love to talk, take some action, have some movement. They actually want that too. Let's clarify this Knight of Wands. Oh, beautiful. Wheel of Fortune. You've got three major arcana cards here, one up here with the Fool. So this is kind of a big time. These are, so I would really, instead of focusing on them and maybe what they're not sharing with you, is maybe they're not even fully aware of their emotions. Take a look at you and what you really need to stop, to put an end to in order to move forth with this relationship. Go inward, because this is all by design. You were given a script, they were given a script, and you met, and now you're just playing it out. So play your part and move it forward. And that means move yourself forward. Say, okay, I'm not willing to do this, and I'm not willing to do that anymore. This is causing me anxiety. Is that giving them an ultimatum? Well, that's a strong word. But maybe it's just setting up some boundaries, just saying, I can't live this way. I mean, look, you had the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. That's a lot of anxiety being in your head. Let's get a clarification for the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles. Yes, you want to move forth. You want to move from this 5 of Pentacles, which has been, real hardship for you. And you want to just move to a space where you feel like someone really has your back, is a soft place to fall. Because sometimes you need someone too. You can't always be the one pulling along this relationship. It's exhausting you. And it's very anxiety invoking, and it's just not the kind of partnership you want. He wants it to end too. 3 of Pentacles. He really does, he or she, sorry, I don't know why I keep saying he. This is a general reading. It can be he or she. Maybe I'm looking at this card, but the 3 of Pentacles, your partner, really wants to work together. And they want to come to a resolution. They know that you can't continue this way in your relationship any longer. It's not fun for them to witness you so anxious. It doesn't make them feel good. It doesn't make them feel like they're pulling their weight. They just maybe don't know how. So let's take a look at this. Yeah, and you feel like they have the potential. They just need to work on themselves a little bit. There's the 7 of Pentacles. And even though the 8 of Wands came up here, you really want an end to this anxiety. If you even just saw them, that they're putting in a little work on themselves, or maybe educating themselves about what makes a good relationship. And, puts aside some of their old patterns that they've just been, that's been their default. That's all you're asking. It's just like, take a look at it. If something is causing you this way, causing you to feel this way, why don't you just look at what I really need and work at it? Ace of Cups, yeah, but there's the High Priestess. They really see you, again, kind of a mystery. We had the Moon show up for how they see you, and then we have the High Priestess. Those are 2 kind of secret cards. So is there a part of you that kind of needs to be sort of in control of the relationship? So maybe there's some things that you hold back as well, just to kind of make you feel safe. That's for you to explore. Again, this is the Wheel of Fortune card that says you're ready for this cycle to be done, and to have some movement in the relationship. The High Priestess shows up, and you can take this to a higher ground. But the key is really going to be not blaming them directly, not blaming them, but rather going inward and understanding what you can control. What have you kind of concealed from them? And maybe what I'm getting is just you saying out loud, I really need this from you. I really do. And it would make me feel safe. I just really need this for you, or I can't ABC. Because it looks like they're the ones that really withhold their feelings, but there's actually some things that you haven't said out loud to them either, or maybe haven't even admitted to yourself. Let's get the Six of Cups, a clarification here. Yeah. So you're ready. Ace of Wands, you are ready for a change, something new, freshen up this relationship, a reset, go back to more playful times when you used to joke and just have fun hanging out, being silly. You miss those times. And you would like to just kind of reset so that it feels like there's new life in this relationship. Nine of Pentacles. Oh, look at that. The Magician. They really, this person you're inquiring about, they really think that you are, again, you make things happen. They see you as just sort of someone that, if you want something, you know how to get it. And that's kind of how you got them too. And they admire that and they love that. Let's get one more card here. Yeah. And you know, it looks like you will be. We've got the Ace of Wands and we got the Page of Wands. We have the Magician here. It looks like there's a lot that you can do right now that maybe you don't even realize. A lot of changes that you could personally take and make that can move this relationship to another level. Let's get an outcome card here. Nice. 10 of Pentacles. Very promising. Very promising for this relationship. 10 of Pentacles is that nice, secure feeling that you have in a family unit or in a partnership. It also brings financial rewards sometimes. It's just a feeling of stability. This is what you want. This is what you both want. It's just right now you're kind of stuck in this cycle. Yep, there. The Two of Swords, stuck in the cycle. That's where more they are. This person that you're inquiring about, they really can't see other ways of being right now. That's why it's very important for you to show them, be a way shower. Show them that you're willing to look at your stuff and change, and they'll say, oh wow, you know, look how much they've changed. I probably should consider making some changes if I want to make this work. Yep, because you want to get rid of those petty little arguments too. And there's the victory. Yeah, so Six of Wands, this looks very promising. Right now, it's maybe hard to see, because when you're in a state of anxiety, it's really hard to look at the big picture. But remember this Wheel of Fortune, that every relationship has cycles. You've just been in a cycle where they've been in a rut, and this really has been causing concern for you. The Seven of Wands, oftentimes it's the card of struggle, but it's usually kind of petty struggle. There's nothing here in this reading saying that this relationship needs to end. It's saying that, yeah, there are some things that they haven't discovered, this person you're asking about. They maybe just really can't see where it could be, but that's your job, is to show them, because then we have the beautiful Six of Wands that is saying, yeah, you're going to be victorious. You will be starting something new. There will be a change in your relationship. You're going to enjoy the relationship much more. How soon this happened? And there's a beautiful Justice card. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. So all this stuff, all the struggle, all the anxiety, all the patterns that aren't serving you and aren't serving themselves, with some reflection And not just reflection, but actually looking at changing patterns within yourself. And then if they do the same, we have the Justice card, meaning all that work will be for a reason. And you're going to look at your relationship someday and go, oh, remember when we were in that phase? Wow. Look at us now, enjoying life, the Nine of Pentacles, having fun again. But it's like a new fun. It's like nostalgic, but better because you're older and wiser and you went through all that garbage with one another. They've learned how to express themselves better, to kind of calm you. And you know what? If you need professional help with this, if you need to go to a counselor or a therapist, then that's what you need to do. It's all for the greater good, but it looks very promising. It's going to take a little work, take a little time. And thank you for joining this reading. If you have chosen pearl number 3, welcome. We are going to get some insight about a particular person that you're interested in knowing how they feel about you and maybe where the relationship was going. But first, we're going to clear the space for pearl number 3. Okay, let's get started. Pearl number 3, we're going to ask, how do they feel about them? And what are the prospects for the future in a relationship with this person? Let's get some insight. Okay. Pearl number 3. 6 of Swords. Queen of Cups. The High Priestess. Ace of Wands. And the Four of Pentacles. So you kind of see this person as, you've always seen them as a loving person. You've even admired them for their maturity and maybe even their views, their spirituality, for their worldviews even. You see them as someone that really makes things happen. You have a lot of respect for them. The issue is that you see them as really being guarded about some things in their life. They're kind of a mystery to you in a way. And even though it intrigues you, it also drives you a little crazy. They are a very loving person, and they will show you, but it's almost like they're protecting something from you that's got you a little concerned. Let's see how they feel about you. Oh. There we have the Devil card, the Maiden of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. So, yeah, they see you as what they love about you is you're a very different sort of person. You can really adapt. You've got a lot of passion for things. You've got that helps them feel passionate about things. You've brought a lot of new ideas and a lot of new opportunities into their life. They love that. And they see they've been building things with you, at least in their mind. They do see you as a stable person, and they see you as a mature person. But let's get some insight on, let's get some clarification. So the Six of Swords, here we have another Six of Pentacles. So, yeah, so you're really wanting to move this relationship forward. And you're sometimes feeling like a little bit confused by it. You're not quite sure where they're coming from sometimes. And this is oh my. So we've got, the issue with you is they, again, sometimes the passion, why we're drawn to someone, is also what makes us a little concerned about moving forth. They've got they've got a lot of passion toward you. They see you as a passionate person. That's the word that keeps coming out here. But here in this card, it's like they really like to bring to you new ways of being as well. Let's see, the Witch of Cups, the Enchantress. Yeah, that I love. There's a lot of fire. You can see all the fire so far in this relationship. I think in a more sensual world between the two of you, that really isn't the problem. You see them as very sexy, and they see you as very sexy as well. We have the Maiden of Wands with the snake. Sometimes that is considered Kundalini energy, but they're standing on the heart. Let's get a clarification of the Maiden of Wands here. Oh, wow. The Void. So, yeah, a lot of passion. There we have the two snakes. There we have the one. So needless to say, your sex life is good. That's not the issue. Is there an issue? It just feels like it's not gelling. This relationship isn't necessarily where you want it to be. And your head gets a little bit confused with the sexual part of it. It's been a very good thing, and it's been a very healing thing. They certainly feel that way too, but it has been clouding a little bit of the other pieces to the relationship. And you can't put your finger quite on it. There's the High Priestess. That's how you see them. The High Priestess is a card that can have very many meanings, but in this case, like I said, there are just some things that you can't understand about them. That is part of the attraction. That's kind of the dichotomy about it, but let's get a clarification here. Yeah, the Four of Swords. So there's some healing that you feel like needs to take place within them. And maybe they haven't stopped long enough to really look at that. That's why things feel a little bit scattered. And that's actually why the sexual part of your relationship, why they go there, that's kind of how they're expressing. I used the word healing a little bit ago. It has been healing for you. However, there's some emotional healing that you really see that they would benefit from. The Eight of Pentacles, let's get a clarifier there. Yeah, Witch of Wands. Yeah, so let's take a look at these cards. Yeah, so they really would like change as well. They'd really like to see the relationship move past the sexual piece of it, but they haven't gone inward about that. They're not real accustomed to doing that, I don't think. Let's get more about the Ace of Wands. Six of Cups, there's another six. Yeah, so you're kind of you're just looking at options at this point. You're just trying to figure this one out. You have wondered, like, is this the person for me? There's a lot of options out there. And you really would like kind of, if it doesn't move forward, you want to keep it moving. You want them to look at their healing. You also know that you can't do that for them. Here's the Four of Wands. Oh, beautiful. Maiden of Pentacles. Yeah, they see you as just someone that's the Four of Wands is a real stability card. It can also be a celebration card. They have thought about a future with you. They see you as, a stable person. You make them feel young and alive just by being in your presence. Let's get one more for this. They're telling me to get one more. The Sun, yeah, it's beautiful. Here's a beautiful Sun card. The Sun is positive energy. As I just said, they see you as someone who's really positive. You like to try new things, do new things. You could even be a sun sign, or have a lot of sun in your chart, or shall I say fire, because you like movement. You like to do different things, and so yeah, they want to keep you around. They might not even be aware that you've been kind of thinking, okay, where is this going? This is a little scattered. Is it more than sex? Could it be more than sex? Let's see, the Four of Pentacles. Here we have another four. So this is saying that you feel like they've been really guarded with their feelings. Here's the Wheel of Fortune. Gorgeous card. Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, you see a future with them. You see this evolving. It's what you want. You will cut bait if you have to, because you don't want to be with someone that is just really not conveying how they feel about you. You want someone expressive and not just in the bedroom. You want someone able to communicate what they mean to you. In the Wheel of Fortune, you have a lot of hope about this. To continue the relationship, keep things evolving. Let's see, Crown of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles, they see you. There's the Star. They feel the same way. They have a lot of hopes and dreams for this relationship. The question is, what they say, like, just wishing and hoping isn't enough. Sometimes you have to make some actions in order to move a relationship in a direction that you want it to go. This is a really promising card. You've got two major arcana. You have the Sun, the Star, the Wheel of Fortune. This has lots of potential to be a very promising lifetime relationship. It's just right now you are kind of caught in a time that it's maybe a little hard to see. Let's get an outcome card here. Five of Cups. Oh, so Five of Cups shows up. And so, yeah, there's some abandonment issues. There's some past relationships that you realize that's a part of his struggles, or their struggles. I say his. This reading is for men, women, but the person that you're looking at. They really, it's really would be a good time for them to look at how past relationships have affected how they move in the world and with you in particular. That is coming up for sure. And then we have the Hanged One. The Hanged One isn't the most fun to see with a reading like this because nobody likes to be in limbo. But this is making it clear that this is why you're in limbo. Of course, you always want to look forward, move forward. You don't want to get stuck. However, right now, you're not making any bold moves, and they aren't either. You both can see the merit in your partnership, but you both kind of just don't really know what to do to get out of this pattern where something kind of feels missing. Let's get another Eight of Cups. Okay. And Ten of Pentacles. So that's beautiful. So we have the Cups and the Pentacles show up. Ten of Pentacles is a sign that you can certainly get through this. Eight of Cups moves to the Nine of Cups, which is the cups of celebration. Eight of Cups, you are making progress, whether you realize it or not. Even just coming to this reading and getting some of this information. Some of this information is going to really resonate. Other pieces of it may not, but take the pieces that do and really look at it, because you've kind of needed some fresh insight on what to do. And the Ten of Pentacles says that there is a lot of promise for this relationship. This could ultimately be a very stable relationship where both parties are getting what they need. It is going to take some work. It's going to take some intention setting and getting very clear about what your intentions are for a relationship and what their intentions are, and discuss it. Let's do one more. Seven of Swords. Oh boy, yeah. You've got work to do. You've definitely got work to do. You've got these beautiful roses, but you have like this kind of barbed wire around them. And the Swords comes up as you've been in your head a lot. And the love is there, the passion is there, for sure. They see you as just a very exciting person. That is not the issue. The issue is just past stuff. Stuff that, why do we have partnerships? We have partnerships so we can grow and evolve in this world. Otherwise, I don't know, there's not a lot of reasons to have them. So take that challenge and really look at how you personally can grow without attachment to where this relationship's going to go, because it could go different directions. This says here, it most certainly can go different directions. There's our Four of Cups. So what this card is telling me is right now, and that's probably not why you came here, try not to focus on where the relationship is going. Right now, that is not the important part of the reading. The important part of the reading is going to be the lessons that you are learning. There is some promise. There is some hope for this relationship. However, if you don't do your homework, and if they don't do their homework, all these wishes and hopes and dreams won't come to fruition. So do your own personal homework. And there are some things that you're not seeing right now that you can definitely get insight to. Yeah, Queen of Wands. So, I don't know. Go to someone wise and talk about this. Someone that's been through a lot in their relationships, maybe have a lot of sexual chemistry, and how they kind of alchemize that into something deeper. Because right now it kind of looks like you could use a little advice. Yeah, and Temperance. That's nice. So we have another major arcana. This is a big deal. Again, the relationship just may be a very sustained relationship that will give you lots of stability. Or this really could be that you just learned these monumental lessons and really clear a lot within yourself. It looks like a big time to do this. So this scattered energy that you're feeling and that they're feeling, it's just time to take a beat with that and to do some healing. And in terms of the sex, to redefine that, maybe. I mean, hey, if it's not broken, I don't want to insinuate that you have to change it. But there is a lot more potential to this relationship than just a sexual one. But it's going to be up to you and up to them to make it deeper and more meaningful and more grounding. And even if it means taking some time to balance, some time apart, this Temperance card is saying that, neutralizing all that passionate energy might be good right now. Just kind of take some time away sexually so that you can ground, because all that fire and all that Kundalini energy that we saw earlier in the reading is beautiful, is healing, and it is how we evolve, but it also can really take you to a space where it's hard to live in this world, and in a grounded way. And you want grounding in your relationship. You want temperance in your relationship. You both do. It's just a matter, again, doing your homework, whatever that may mean. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this reading was helpful.